Everyone, I'm Rose, and I'm playing Hakuoki for PSP on RetroArch. Hope you enjoy. What's honest and staying in the room was awfully boring. No, you need to follow Hikata's orders. Chizuru, I shook my head and to clear it and tried to report about temptation. I didn't want to cause any more trouble than I already had. The consequences would not be good. I looked around the room, feeling somewhat forlorn. It was a very nice room, but it was almost completely empty. Not uncomfortable per se, but not comfortable either. And there was nothing with which I might make the time pass. So I guess I was pretty bored as a girl. And here I thought I gotten used to doing nothing. My father, his business had taken him out of the house, frequently sometimes, for days at a time. So I spent a good deal of time at home on my own. This isn't quite the same though. Back then, I always knew he'd be back, eventually. Waiting for someone you knew to return, and waiting for what? You didn't quite know? Are two very different things, apparently. When will I be able to start looking for my father again? I wonder. I let out another frustrating sigh. I hear someone coming in.
探したぞ雪村君。こんな部屋にいるとは思わなんだ。
This condo. Yukimura. I've been looking for you. I didn't think you'd be here. Kondo smiled brilliantly at me as he stepped into a room, a tray in one hand. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure what to make of his words, so instead I gave him an awkward sort of bow. He stepped further into the room, still smiling, then paused and gave me an odd look. I knew what's happening.
あ、いや、待てよ。もしや、ここが君の部屋なのか？
Hold a moment. Is this your room? Nice choice. If I only have a little time, the alternate will be Mario Kart, I guess. It sure is. Until then, I hadn't thought about it. But since they brought me in, it was the first time I seen Kondo. For now, yes, this is my room, so please get out, Kondo. You're making me uncomfortable, apparently. The moment I said those words out of my mouth, I widened out of shock.
なんと、俺は女子の部屋に無断で立ち入ってしまったというわけか。
No, Jen, Jen, I walked into a woman's room without announcing myself. I'm so sorry. It was okay. Not sure if it's for everyone, though. Oh no, it's fine. I gestured at the rest of the room. He took a step back towards the door. Yeah, you should step back, Kondo. This is the room of a lady right now. You're barging in. For all you know, I haven't been changing. Oh my, how rude. I see. Okay. Does that mean you're not in worship for a while? That's surprising. After all, it isn't as though there's anything here I wouldn't want you to see. He still seemed unsure, so I weakened for him to come back in. Yeah, worship can be pretty persistent and rather stubborn. Yep.
都市の交渉というからには、都市の隣部屋かと思っていたのだが。
It wasn't so that you would be Rosie's face, so I assumed your room would be next to his. My mistake, Chisuru. Um, Ichikara had of course failed to tell Kondo that. I had yet to be made a page. I wasn't surprised. It wasn't too hard to see what was going on. I'm not really prepared to train, but you're welcome to come in if you like. Just don't do anything sad, okay? Or I'll slap you silly. An official invitation seemed to dispel most of his concern, and he smiled with his face again. I hope that's not a saucy smile. Otherwise, I would be really concerned.
いや、そうかしこまらんでくれ。君は我ら新選組の客人のようなものだからな。
Oh no, you don't need to feel nervous around me. While you're here, you're a guest of the Shinsengumi. Guest of honor, I say. Very special guest of honor. But we don't know many girls. With that, he placed the tray on the floor between us. This is, as I looked down at the tray, I could very stifle a sudden squeal of the light excitement. Kondo coughed, doing his best to look nonchalant. I don't know what that means.
甘いものは好きかね。茶菓子の棚にコンペイトーがあったな。
Do you like sweets? I found some of these on the cupboard, and I thought, I do. In fact, I like these especially. Thank you so much. You just made waifu points. Kondo, good job. And with that, some of the tension in his face, and he grinned at me. Hope it doesn't take me too serious when I said waifu points. Anyway, on the plate, he arranged several colorful candies and a cup of warm green tea. Good to take them in with.
どうか
Yummy
ゆきは
tea.
嫌いでなければぜひ食べてくれまいか。
So what do you think? You'd like to have some? Go ahead. They're not saucy poison in any sort of way. Now I'm really concerned. He looked right at me and smiled thoughtfully, as if to say, I hope you like them. I hope there's nothing funny in them, because I'm really concerned right now. Anyways, thank you very much, Kondo. Again, you're making many waifu points right now, because girls like candy. I reached out casually, just in case there are funny candies. In any way, I took one of the candies and enjoyed it. Hee. It has been a while since I had any sweets, so I don't bother to check if they're funny in any way. I just enjoy it. Something about the small colorful candy seemed so adorable that I couldn't help but smile. I guess it's not a funny candy after all. What a relief. Kondo didn't laugh at my joke, admittedly childish reaction instead. He just smiled warmly. Right?
そういえば、まだ外出の許可は出ていないそうだな。
Oh yes, I heard you hadn't been allowed to go outside. Don't worry, nothing else is happening. I guess that's true, because I've been here for a day, and everything has been fine, except for the rest of my life. I could see this crowd draw together in concern. There's no point rushing it though. I'm here, they're here, and nothing else could be going wrong. If I run off without their permission, I almost certainly cause problems for the man who promised to help me. For the time being, I'll simply have to be polite, patient, and hope that they're true to their word and not sus at all. I have to trust them because I have no choice.
ああ見えて、トシは昔から他人に世話を焼かないでいられない将軍でな。
I know how he appears, but Toshi is sort of a man who can't help but care for others. So you can definitely trust him. Okay, that sounds relief, I hope, I think. Ichikata? Carrie? Seriously? That seems right. But then again, I told myself Kondo knows him much better than I do. That's kinda hard because she's the one who technically threatened my life. So that's kind of funny. He has a funny way of showing caring.
ちょっと厳しいところがあるかもしれんが、今回の件も君を思ってのことだろう。
He may be a little strict with you, but only because he has your best interest at heart. Strict is stretching it. He seriously threatened my life, and that goes far beyond strict. That makes a little more sense. How does it make sense? Again, he threatened my life. That's not very caring. And I was just a passerby at that point. I think someone needs to have a serious talk with Chizuru. There's nothing to think. If the commander doesn't think it's time for me to go out yet, then I trust him. Well, I don't really have much choice now, do I? I hadn't spent much time with him, but it wasn't hard to see that Hikikata was no fool. Well, I suppose that's technically true, because as Shisengumi, they have to maybe take care of witnesses carefully. So I guess I have to let it slide. The fact that he threatened my life, which takes away any waifu point that he could have gained before. He was intimidating, of course, but he was a good person.
俺からも都市には行っておく。退屈だろうが、もうしばらく我慢してね。
Oh, speak with Toshi. You're bored, I know, but I have to ask you to hang on a little longer. Yeah, sure, it's not like I'll find something to do anyway, even if I leave. Alright, thank you. It hadn't done much, to be honest, but going to a visit had cheered me greatly. The candy must be really delicious for me to say that. I suppose I was rather easily pleased. No kidding. If an afternoon with warm tea was all it took to make me happy, then I must be a really easy waifu. These guys are gonna get so many waifu points so easily. Now I'm really concerned about playing this. I don't wanna give waifu points for free. Back to the story. I watched shadows drift up my wall as the orange light of the sun found my room. The color of autumn leaves. How poetic. How long am I going to do this? Maybe I should use this time to write a story. Silhouette was proving detrimental to any sort of continued optimism. All my thoughts eventually turned dark and hopeless. Well, yeah, I don't know a thing what my dad is. It was depressing, not knowing what my dad is. But most of all, it was frustrating. How could I let myself delete the story so easily, when I was cheered up so easily at the same time on the same day? Fairly easily, actually, I've been swept up in a frightening world I didn't understand and couldn't possibly control. Well, yeah, I only had a sword and I have no experience. As a woman, what should I be able to do? I don't say that to be sexist. I'm just saying like I only had a sword and I had no experience. Even if I had been a guy at that point, I would have died right there when they found me. I can't possibly figure out what's happening to father. If I'm stuck here, only Hichikata can give me permission to leave, and he's gone. So what's a girl to do? All I could do was wait, wait, and wait until I fall asleep or something else happened. Good thing they're gone, so I don't have to worry about sassy stuff. Or maybe that's something to lament too, but let's not go there. Lamenting things I couldn't change wouldn't improve my situation, and would probably make it worse. Hmm. Still, there was at least one thing I had to be thankful for. What would that be? At least they'll be nice to me. Even the guy who threatened my life. And the guy joking to straighten me off. Gee, how nice of them. I knew I couldn't trust the man of the Shinsengumi completely. Well, no, yeah. One threatened my life, another threatened to strip me off. How can I possibly trust those two for saying such things? With much joy in their faces. But I suppose the best relationships can start bad, right? So I guess they'll get waifu points one way or another. Anyways, they were, after all, men who could take life in the blink of an eye. Well, yeah, that's true. They're experienced swordsmen. I'm not. It would be all too easy for the next life they took to be mine. Again, they're experienced swordsmen. One of them even fought Kenshin Kimura, one of the best anime swordsmen I know. Or maybe I got the wrong Saito. They're nice men, deep down, right? Right? That's what I have to believe, right?
君さ、騙されやすい性格とか言われない？
Has anyone called you gullible yet? Actually, funny that he said that. I myself am saying that right in the head right now. What? My voice froze in my throat because I'm scared. Oh no, something sus is happening. No! It's the guy who threatened to string me up. God damn it, why are you here? I want to punch you in the face. I turned slowly to find Okita standing behind me. You better not do anything sus. I'm gonna slap you silly, you hear? What are you doing here?
あれ？もしかして気づいてなかったとか？この時間帯
Oh,
は僕が君の監視役なんだけどな。
you didn't notice me? Well, it's my turn to keep watch. Why did you get a turn? I don't trust you. You threatened to straighten me off in front of the others. You also said it was okay for me to die, even though you knew I was a girl. That's not okay. You knew. And you're making all these comments like they're jokes. Most women would not be pleased with that. You're looking at Chizuru as a nice girl. Or you would have been slapped a long time ago. Dear God, I'm so mad. I almost want to switch to Smash because of this guy. But then I might have a losing streak, so let's just keep playing this. Where was I? Oh, right, of course. I was under surveillance, which meant you heard everything I said. God damn it.
うん？
He said nothing, only smiled and blinked occasionally. Yeah, this guy doesn't care. The more I see his face right now, the more I want to slap him after everything he has said to me. Man, I can't let things go. I'm such a rageaholic. Sorry, everyone. Anyway, get back to the game. He hurt me. He had definitely hurt me, and I'm not pleased about that. Not pleased one bit. I wanted to scream, but before I could open my mouth, Saito, the not the Saito the fought Kenshin, this guy stepped out from behind the door. Can we switch it with the Saito from the uses Gatetsu? No, that guy will definitely threaten my life.
掃除
Never
無駄
mind.
話はそれくらいにしておけ
I think that's enough patronizing Soji. And making jokes about anime. How does this guy know what the word anime means? Oh no, wait, I said that. Never mind. Wait, this is the same Saito? The one with Takeshi Kimura? Seriously? When did he get a haircut? Maybe I'm the one who's not convinced to get a haircut. You got long haircut. Get a haircut, hippie. No, that's too insulting. I have a friend who goes by hippie. Never mind. Why you heal the whole time too? Now I'm really pissed off. The guy who threatened my life and the guy who threatened to strip me off here in the same room while I'm not in a good mood.
つい先ほど来たばかりだ
I have read moments ago. Okay, that's good to know. That's really that puts my bad mood in a not so bad mood right now. I think. Really, because in this game it seems like the other way around. Or maybe that's because this guy's behaving better, despite the fact that he threatened my life, which I cannot let go for some reason. Oh, thank goodness. At least this jerk didn't hear me. I pressed my hand to my chest. Because my heart is thumping out of all the emotions I'm having. I guess it's true my emotions are not that far off. In an effort to calm my pounding heart, which is raging in real life, I say, I'm sorry for screaming like that. But yeah, this guy would have been pissed, and then he would have taken my life again. Man, I'm being a drama queen today.
気にするなそもそも今の独り言は聞かれて困るような内容ではないだろう
It's nothing. At any rate, if it isn't as you were saying, anything that might cause trouble for you, well, at least this guy's behaving nicer than when he first threatened my life. I'm never gonna let that go. Then he can't hurt me. Okay, now I'm in a bad mood again. True. I didn't say anything bad, but still, I don't like the fact that he hurt me. I want to keep my thoughts to myself. Where's my privacy? They made this my room. How about respecting my privacy? My personal space, guys. It's bad enough that you don't let me go out. You don't respect my privacy or my personal space. Just like my family in my real life. How tragic. It's embarrassing being tough, talking to oneself. I was so embarrassed and angry. Chachu looked from me to Okita and back, and his brows brought together almost imperceptibly. Oh no, don't tell me that he's now the one in a bad mood. I'm sorry, please don't threaten my life again.
夕飯の支度ができたんだが邪魔をしただろうか
I came to tell you the dinner is ready, but I have interrupted something. Oh no, you're not interrupting anything. If anything, you're just in time to take this jackass away. Please do that for me, and I might forgive the fact that you threatened my life completely. Oh no, nothing at all. I shook my head emphatically, hoping that he do my request.
あんたと掃除の
So
話を聞い
at
て
least I don't want one of them to be here right now. They made me tense and very nervous. I had intended to wait until you and Soji finish your discussion, but I guess I have to wait for something else. I'm so lost in my own conversation. My thoughts are all scrambled because of my emotions. Anyway, let's press on. Never mind how I feel right now. He lets the word hang in the air. But besides said that he be determined he will continue forever if he didn't interrupt. I have opened my mouth to say, I'm not sure what's going on. I guess Shinsuru is just as scrambled as I am. She's not following her own conversation anymore. I guess that means I'm doing a good job of interpreting. Because my thoughts and Chizuru's are both scrambled. Where was I? Keisuke shut out the door. The moment he saw it, however, he face palmed.
あのさ、飯の時間なんだけど。
Hey guys, dinner time! Hi Renee, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. If I'm being too loud, I'm sorry. Again, have a wonderful day or night. And thanks for cards. I feel warm and fuzzy. And ready to keep on reading and make a fool of myself in this story.
すまん、ヘイスケ。今行く。
My apologies, Keisuke. I'll be there presently. Man, he's being really nice now. For a guy who threatened my life.
はいはい。急げって。早くしねえと食うもんなくなっちまうからね。
Yeah, you too, Cicero. Hurry up. Or I'm gonna be gone by the time you get there. Oh no, he's threatened to take my dinner. No, I better hurry. Bye, Nicholas. Take care. Appreciate you as well. See you both tomorrow. Everyone say goodnight to Rene and Nicholas. Sorry, Toto. I'll be there as soon as I can. As soon as I get my thoughts together. He turned to leave, but stopped just as he reached the door. I saw him purse his lips for a moment, and then he spoke. Thanks for more cards. I feel warm, fuzzy, and ready to waste my voice away. This narration.
その東堂さんってやめない？みんなヘイスケって呼ぶからそれでいいよ。
Look, can't you drop the whole Todo thing, okay? Just call me Keisuke. Everybody else does. Guess he doesn't want formalities. Okay, that's fine. This is technically his phone, so I guess I'll comply with that. If he's so sure, why not?
年も
Right?
近いからその方がし
Right?
っくりするし。
Yeah, why not? I mean, we're about the same age anyway. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, alright. I'll do that then, Keisuke-chan. He turned and gave me a wide grin. Yeah, he's smiling at me. How cute. If only I could see the smile.
そうそう、
Oh,
それ
there
で
it
いい
is.
よ。じゃあ早く行こうぜ。
Great, sounds better already. Shall we go now? I'm hungry. As a matter of fact, so am I. Hope we're eating Borgars. What a
遅
pizza.
えよ。
Alright, it's Japan. We're probably having rice or tuna. Wait, who, me? Or my character? I'm confused. Or you mean Keisuke? Yeah, Keisuke kinda looks like a girl. Flat chested at that. So does the guy on the left. Sorta. Sanosuke Sagara. Sanosuke, where's Kuno Senpai? Nabiki is looking for him. Tell him that. Nabiki-chan wants for money. The moment we step into the dining hall, Nagakura and Harada look up at us.
おめえら遅えんだよ。この俺の腹の高鳴りどうしてくるんだ。
You kids are late. Who is gonna answer to my crying stomach? Can I slap your stomach?
チンパッツァン、それってただ腹が鳴ってるだけだろ。困るよね、こういう単純な人。
You mean growling, Shin? Really? You're so simple sometimes.
お前らが来るまで食い始めるのを待っててやった俺様の寛大な腹に感謝しやがれ。
You guys ought to apologize to my stomach. He wanted to dig in, but I said no. We gotta wait for them. How nice of him. He scored some waifu points right there, just for saying that.
シンパチそれ寛大な心だろ。
You're such a softie, Jin.
いつものように自分の飯は自分で守れよ。
Alright, guys, it's time to eat, and that means every man for himself. I love being nice to the girl.
今日も相変わらずせこい夕飯だよな。というわけで隣の晩ご飯突撃だ。
Man, there's barely enough here to feed a kid, let alone a man. They'll just have to steal your fortune. Yeah, this is exactly what I was expecting about men eating together. Fighting for their food.
弱肉強食の時代俺様がいただくぜ。
Survival of the fittest. This food is mine. I guess I better fight in too if I want to eat anything.
ちょっとシンパッツァン、なんで俺のおかずばっか狙うかな。
Hey, why you always steal my food?
それは体の大きさだ。大きいやつにはそれなりに食う量が必要なんだよ。
It's because of the difference in size, kid. I got a bigger body. That means I need more food than you.
じゃあ育ち盛りの俺はもっともっと食わないとね。
I'm a growing kid. I need more food. I gotta eat more too.
毎回こんなんですまんな。
Sorry you have to see this, Shizuru. They're always like this. I bet they are. I bet they are. Well, I already got it used to it.
慣れとは恐ろしいものだ。このおかず俺がいただく。
It's accepting assassin sending not someone straight fighting that food is mine. Why aren't you taking anything?
うん。あんまり腹いっぱいに食べるとバカになるしね。
Yeah, I'm good. If I get too full, then I start getting slow.
おいおい
That's not acceptable skill. You need to eat.
だがその飯いただく。
What do you mean slow? Whatever, I'm taking
ど
that.
うぞ。僕はお酒をちびちびしてればいいし。
Go for it. As long as I got a little sake to sip, I'm good. That's not good. Sake is not gonna fill your tummy with nutrients.
じゃあ俺も酒にするかな。
Then I guess I'm good with sake too.
ただ飯とか気にしないでお腹いっぱい食べるんだよ。
Don't worry about being a freeloader or anything, Chizuru. Just eat your little heart out, okay? Easier said than done. I can't help but feel a little bad for them. Well, yeah, they already have enough food. If anything, they should let me go out just to get the food they need.
気にしたら負けだ。自分の飯は自分で守る。
Well, if you let that get to you, you're gonna lose. You have to protect what's yours. I'm very sad because it's nearly time to sleep. Okay. It was actually rather fun to have dinner with such a strange group of men. It's eating alone for so long that to do so with others was frightening and exhilarating at all at once.
最初からそうやって笑ってろ。俺らもお前を悪いようにはしないぞ。
See, that's a smile. You ought to do that more often. When we aren't gonna hurt you. Oh no, why does this feel very sus all of a sudden? He's smiling at me, and I'm not sure I like that smile. It looks very suspicious. Look at him. That looks like the smile of a bad guy. Not seriously, but it's very strange that he's approaching me this late at night. I say that's sus. Sus, I say. His mouth curled up. I'm sorry, I'm just being very cautious. We're alone and you're making me nervous. His mouth curled up into an honest smile of his own. Seriously, why is he smiling at me this early in the game? We haven't even started dating. This feels very sus. And I say that's sus if he likes me. It's too early to be liking me. We barely know each other. Seriously, don't smile at me right now at this point in time. It's too early for that. Guess I really looked so down. Perhaps they were all trying to cheer me up. I hope that's the case, because it's late at night, and we're alone. Again, we're alone. That alone makes it kind of sus. Very concerning. You haven't even earned any waifu points yet. I wasn't sure how to feel. How about concerned? Alright, but I cannot scream because or they'll threaten my life again. So I guess I better ball up those feelings in. That was part of me that felt bad, but another part felt a certain amount of joy. What about the certain amount of concern? That emotion should remain to some extent. So let's say we have three emotions, okay? The joy seemed to be running out. However, I was smiling to myself when I stepped in from the hall. Oh, don't tell me I like him already. He hasn't earned any waifu points yet. Why am I liking him already?
ちょっといいかい、みんな。
Gentlemen, do you have a moment? Oh, thank goodness you show up. One guy alone with a girl at this point in time felt very sus. So thank you for stepping in. You didn't ruin the mood or anything. Or maybe you did, because apparently she already likes him. As usual, he voiced warm, but in his eye was a level of solemnity I never seen before, at least during our thus far brief acquaintances. Maybe he also felt this was sus, me being alone with one guy in the middle of the night. Thank you for being concerned, Mister. I forgot your name. I'm sorry. I'm just being really over dramatic right now. But thank you for showing up. The warmth of the room disappeared almost immediately.
大阪にいる土方さんから手紙が届いたんだが、 三男さんがタイム中に重傷を負ったらしい。
I just received word from Osaka. Sana has been gravely injured in battle. What was that again? What? They all went quiet. I continued. Sana had gone to investigate a report of several Ronin harassing a cloth merchant. He managed to drive them off, but not before being wounded by a Ronin. Oh no. One of the Flatwoods has been wounded already. Better do what I can to give them waifu boy. Is he going to be alright?
相当の深手だと手紙に書いてあるけど、傷は左腕とのことだ。剣を握るのは難しいが、命に別状はないらしい。
It wasn't his sword arm that was wounded. His hope was certain to survive, but wielding a blade would be difficult for him. How? You said that his sword arm is fine. So he technically had the arm that's needed to swing the sword. I'm confused. Well, it's a relief to know he's okay. Thank goodness. I let out a breath of relief. I hadn't realized I'd been holding, but I seemed that the rest of the room didn't share the same relief. I can only imagine why.
数日中には豚所へ帰り着くんじゃないかな。
He should be returning here in a few
私
days.
は近藤さんと話があるから。
Now please excuse me, I must speak with Kondo. He turned as he spoke, his last word delivered over his shoulder and was gone. It was Saito who eventually broke the awkward silence.
刀は片腕で容易に扱えるものではない。最悪、三男さんは二度と神経に触れない。
A sword is not meant to carry in a single hand. If his injury is severe, he may never carry a blade again. Okay, that explains it. That makes much more sense. Anyway, I think I should probably stop here because it's 1:40 and I need time for the third game. Hope you enjoy Hakuoki, uh, Demon of the Blooming Flower, or what was this called again? Blooming Demon or something like that. I forgot the title. Sorry. Hope you enjoyed Hakuoki. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, share, consider donating, and check my friends on my Patreon channel list. Let's see what I'm gonna play next. Okay, all of those went for Karuki and Chocobo GP. Unfortunately, Chocobo only got like 25%. So let's go with Karuki PSP. We have 15 minutes to play Haruki. Yes, and this one's